They'd been searching for years, combing through coin rolls, checking every last penny for the telltale signs of a minting mistake. But for decades, collectors believed the 1972 Doubled Die Obverse Penny was nothing more than a myth, a phantom error that simply didn't exist. Then, a high school cafeteria worker in California found one, and the discovery sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. In this video, we're diving deep into the bizarre story of the 1972 Doubled Die Penny. We'll explore the minting mistake that made it legendary, the treasure hunt it sparked, and reveal the incredible value of the coins that survived. The price for a high-grade example will absolutely astound you. The year was 1972. The United States Mint was in overdrive, churning out billions of pennies. The Vietnam War was still a significant strain on the nation, and as always, the U.S. economy needed a massive supply of circulating currency. At the Philadelphia Mint, things were moving fast. But in the midst of this furious production, a subtle but significant error occurred. A die, the tool used to stamp the design onto a blank coin, was in the process of being made. Normally, this process involves a single, perfect hub impression. But on that day, something went wrong. The hub shifted slightly between impressions, creating a second, slightly offset image. The result was a coin die that would produce pennies with a distinct doubling of the date and lettering on the obverse, or heads side. Specifically, the words Liberty and In God We Trust, as well as the 1972 date, would appear as if they were shadow images, almost like a misaligned double exposure. This wasn't an easy error to spot with the naked eye. To see it, you needed a magnifier or a sharp, trained eye. Most people would never have noticed the mistake. The coins went out into circulation just like any other. But that's when everything changed. What the mint workers didn't know was that a small batch of these flawed pennies had made it through quality control and into the wild. For a brief period, these unusual coins were mixed in with billions of their normal counterparts, quietly slipping into pockets and cash registers across the country. This all happened at a time when coin collecting was exploding in popularity. Enthusiasts were constantly on the lookout for anything unusual, especially mint errors. It was an exciting time for numismatists, and the hunt for the next big discovery was on. But for the 1972 Doubled Die, a strange problem emerged. While people were starting to find other doubled die coins from different years, there was a complete absence of the 1972 variety. Rumors and whispers began to spread in the numismatic community. Was it a fake? A myth? A mistake in the record books? The plot thickens. For years, the 1972 Doubled Die Obverse was the stuff of legends. Collectors would search for it in vain, only to come up empty. It became the Holy Grail, the coin that everyone talked about but no one could prove existed. The mystery fueled a growing obsession. The lack of documented examples only made the rumor more tantalizing. Some began to theorize that the entire run had been caught and destroyed. Others believed the doubling was so faint that no one had ever noticed it. The coin was believed to be non-existent. Then, in a quiet cafeteria in California, a young man who was an avid coin collector, who worked on the side, noticed something strange in his change. He'd heard the rumors about the 1972 Doubled Die but never expected to see one. He held a small magnifying glass to the penny and felt a jolt of pure shock. The words Liberty and In God We Trust were clearly doubled, just as the legends described. He had found one. The phantom coin was real. What happened next shocked even the experts. The young man submitted his coin for authentication, and when the top grading services confirmed its legitimacy, the numismatic world erupted. The discovery proved what many had dismissed as a myth, and it launched an all-out treasure hunt. Suddenly, everyone wanted to check their pennies, hoping to find another one. Dealers were flooded with calls and emails. People were buying rolls of pennies from banks just to sift through them, hoping to strike gold. The excitement was palpable, but the discovery of one coin didn't mean they were suddenly everywhere. The 1972 Doubled Die Obverse proved to be incredibly rare. The mint had done its job well enough that very few of the flawed coins ever made it out. This rarity created a frenzy and drove up the price of the authenticated examples. As more were found and graded, the price for a high-quality example continued to climb. Most of the coins that have been found are in a circulated condition, but it's the uncirculated ones that truly command attention. These are the ones that have been preserved since the moment they left the mint, with their original luster and sharpness intact. The few that have survived in this state are considered true numismatic treasures. The bidding wars for these rare examples have been nothing short of epic, with collectors vying for a piece of history. The value of the 1972 Doubled Die penny is a testament to its dramatic story and extreme rarity. Most coins from that year are worth face value. If you're lucky, maybe a few cents more. But this coin is different. Its value isn't based on the metal it's made of, but on the story behind its accidental creation. For decades, the coin was a myth. Now it's a verifiable legend, and the price reflects that. The auctioneer's gavel was about to fall. The bidding had already soared past $100,000 for a single, uncirculated specimen. The room was silent, and the online bidders were holding their breath. The number of known specimens is still remarkably low, making each new discovery a major event. But for an exceptionally rare, high-grade example, the bidding wasn't finished. The final bid came in. The hammer fell, and the crowd murmured in astonishment. The price for a single, uncirculated 1972 Doubled Die Obverse penny sold for over $100,000. That's right, a simple penny, accidentally created and believed to be a myth for decades, sold for more than many people earn in a year. The story of this coin proves that sometimes the most valuable treasure is found not in a chest, but in a school cafeteria. The hunt for this coin continues, and there's no telling where the next one will turn up. But here's a mind-blowing fact that will have you checking your change. The 1972 Doubled Die Obverse is just one of many different mint errors you can find. A simple 1955 Lincoln cent with a similar error can sell for thousands of dollars. We've got a whole video dedicated to the most valuable pennies ever found in circulation, and the numbers will blow your mind. Watch that video next and see if you have $1 million penny hiding in your coin jar right now.